Namaste yogis, my name is Ryan and welcome to my channel Mindily. So today's practice I just like to share some core yoga exercises with you. I do them quite often to strengthen my core area, and as I get older I realize that it's better for me to stretch a little bit more and work on my core extra strength as well. So we'll come to lie down to begin our core exercise, our core workout. Coming to lie down on the back. So our legs are straight, our hands come by our side, and you can choose to have your palms open to the ceiling or palms touching the mat. Just taking 3 deep breaths to prepare for what's to come. And yogis, the first thing we will do is wake up our glutes. So preparing for bridge pose, Setu Padmasana, bending the knees. See if you can brush the back of your heels with your knee, with your fingers. If not, it's okay. It's just the beginning of our practice as we just waking up the core. And then just 5 rolls into bridge and then back down, and we'll move our hands along as well. So slowly lifting the pelvis towards the sky as the hands go up and reach above our shoulders and touch the ground behind us, and then coming back down. And then matching movement to breath. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, coming all the way down. Making sure our head is relaxed and our chin is away from the chest. We don't want any pressure on the cervical spine while we do this workout. Then hand comes to rest by your side. Then bringing attention to the right foot, grounding down the right foot. Left leg will extend on the mat. And then we'll actively push into the right foot as the glutes come off the mat and the left leg comes up in a diagonal line. I will lower down without letting the glutes touch the mat, but the left leg straightens. And then we lift the left leg back up. Then we do 3 more reps. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, lifting up. One last time. And slowly bending the left knee, returning both glutes to the mat. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Extending the right leg, grounding down into the left foot, and then gently lifting up as the right leg goes towards the sky. And then notice how the left glute feels. It might feel different or similar to the right glute. And then gently returning the right leg to the mat. And then we'll bend the left knee again. Sorry, the right knee. And then we hug both knees into the chest. Just stay here for 2 more breaths. And then we'll bring the knees together and bring the shins parallel to the floor. And then interlacing the fingers behind our head, we'll just hold it here for 10 breaths. And then pulling the belly in towards the spine, engaging the ribs and the oblique muscles. And then pushing the hands, our interlaced fingers towards the head as we lift the head towards the ceiling. And we hold here for 3 breaths. Release the hands as they come out, palms face the ceiling. Keeping the head lifted off the mat. We'll straighten one leg at a time. Inhale, left leg straightens. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, bring it back. 5 more reps on each side. And going slow and steady as we're trying to work the core. Two more reps on each side. And last one. Then gently returning the head to the mat as we hug both knees into the chest. Rock from side to side if that feels good. The next one I like to do is Viparita Karani, and my legs never go completely straight in Viparita Karani. So bring the knees together, feet together as the legs go towards the sky. Now if this is really hard, you can always place your hands behind your hamstring to give you support. If you don't need the support, bring the hands by your side and holding here but curling your toes towards your face. One more breath here, and then we'll drop the legs another 15 degrees and hold it here. Drop the legs another 15 degrees or 10 degrees maybe. And then you should start feeling a little bit of a shake in the lower body. And then we drop them even further until the heels are a few centimeters off the mat. Holding here for another 3 breaths. And then letting it go. Phew, that feels good. Hugging both knees into the chest. We cross our ankles and we'll rock and roll until we have enough momentum to come up into all fours. Once we are in all fours, walk our hands 1 palm length forward, tuck the toes, and we come up into down dog. And from here we'll ripple forward into a high plank. As we draw the lower belly in, and then bringing attention to the left palm as we lift the right palm and tap the left shoulder. Right hand comes down, left hand taps the right shoulder. 5 more times on each side. We don't want to go too fast on this. One last rep. And then push the chest back towards the thighs as we come into down dog again. One more breath here. On the inhale, we'll lift the right leg towards the sky. On the exhale, tapping the right knee to the right elbow. And holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes back up. Return the right foot to the mat. On the inhale, take the left leg to the sky. On the exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left leg towards the sky. Returning the left foot back to the mat. And thinking of a plank, of a forearm plank. So you can go there in two ways. You can go from high plank to forearm plank, or you can drop your knees first and set yourself up. So we'll do this for a minute. And then making sure the hips don't sag all the way down to the ground. Make sure we're lifting our hips up. I like to bring my gaze in between my thumbs. That tends to help me as well. And then making sure that we continue to breathe. I often tell people that if they think that time goes too fast, ask them to do a plank for a minute. And then they'll realize that time actually doesn't go that fast. We got 10 seconds to go. And after the next inhale, we'll let the belly and the pelvis come onto the mat. Elbows remain under the shoulders as we come into Sphinx pose. And in Sphinx pose, we are actually drawing away the shoulders away from our ears. One more breath here. And the next set, we'll do a couple of yoga poses and modify them to strengthen our core. So gently bringing the hands next to your ribs, placing the forehead on the mat. And we'll transition into down dog, which is where we'll meet. On the inhale, right leg lifts towards the sky. On the exhale, we'll place the right foot between our hands, coming into runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, we rise up into high lunge. Thinking of Dekasana or aeroplane pose, hands sweep back. As we lean forward, bringing our forehead above our toes, elbows next to the ribs as the palms face the ground. We'll now transition to Parsvottanasana or pyramid pose, straightening both knees, hands come down. And we'll modify pyramid today. We'll bring the hands to the waist, as the torso is parallel to the floor. Stay here for one more breath. And then we'll take both hands and reach them towards the front. Keep looking at our big toe of the front foot. One more breath here. Drop the hands back down. Come into a runner's lunge. From here, right leg goes to the sky. And we do a 3-limb vinyasa, coming forward to 3-limb plank, high to low plank, up dog. We'll meet in down dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Gently rising up. High lunge. From high lunge, transitioning to Dekasana. Shoulder blades seeking each other. Dekasana to Parsvottanasana. Both knees straighten. And if there's still small bend in the front knee, it's still okay because the anatomy may not allow it. Gently lifting the hands up. See, draw the lower belly away from the inner thigh. Hands come on the hips. Hands extend towards the front. Gaze at a big toe. One more breath here. Hands come down, come back to runner's lunge. Left leg sweeps up towards the sky. 3-limb dog. Come forward into 3-limb high plank. High to low plank with control. Up dog. We'll meet in down dog. And our last core exercise for the practice. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Slide the right knee down to the right wrist. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg back to the sky. Return the right foot to the mat. Left leg goes back up. Inhale. On the exhale, left knee, left elbow. Slide it down, the left knee to the left wrist. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes towards the sky. Return the left foot to the mat. Take a child's pose for a few breaths. Big toes touch. Knees can be as wide as the mat. We'll come into all fours first. From all fours, crossing the ankles as we push the glutes towards the heels, extending your legs, and then moving forward, preparing for Shavasana, and then coming to lie down on the mat where we began our practice. Hands come by your side as the palms face the ceiling. And in Shavasana, acknowledging your effort to do this practice today. And making gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. Rolling over to the favorite side of the body. and then gently coming up into a seat, closing our eyes as the hands come to heart center. One soft inhale, one soft exhale. Bring the thumbs to third eye center, to our lips, to our heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this core practice. And wherever you are in the world, have a fantastic day ahead. And if you liked this practice, I'll appreciate if you could please drop in a like and subscribe to my channel Mindily. Namaste, and I'll see you soon on the mat.